In what? Alastair, it didn't quite pan out how a lot of people thought it would today. You make so much sense of it all with all those wickets in there?
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. I think we have to put that down to a little bit of rustiness. Credit to the opposition, especially Boyd. I thought he bowled very well as well. But I think when you haven't batted outside for 3 months and so probably 4 months in a game with whites and the red ball, just it does take a while to get into that rhythm of it. So in an ideal world, a few more lads will spend a bit more time in the middle, but it's not the end of the world.
You obviously had a fabulous year last year, or last 14 months or so. Is it kind of like a new start, new year, fresh start sort of thing?
Yeah, it is. It's when you have that much time off, it's really good. It's nice to have it, but it's just take a little bit longer to get into that rhythm, and you hope you haven't lost the movement. And it's been good. A couple of that months work in Chelmsford and come out here, and it seems to be going on.
As your wedding, enjoyable day?
Yeah, it was an amazing day. All too short with the celebrations afterwards, but it was a good day apart from the Daily Mail trying to come into it. Who's Daily Mail? No, I'm joking, don't.
Who was it? I said it wasn't any staff.
Did you get your honeymoon in before the wedding?
Well, 36 hours I don't think you really should be allowed to constitute a honeymoon, but
Did you have a holiday together in advance?
no, turkeys have taken over time. So hopefully at some stage in the next 12 months we'll get to go away.
You managed to get a day or so though, didn't you, before you came?
Yeah, luckily, the lads have got flying the second, so I flew early morning on the fourth, so I think it was 36 hours, but it was very kind of the ECB to give me that time.
Did all the guys turn up and behave themselves or something?
Not sure about behave themselves, but it was a really good day, and all the lads were there. So it's.
Was Kevin there?
Kevin wasn't there. He was invited before you start. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to ask him why he didn't come. I think babysitters was an issue, but but it's a shame.
How long is it to get married and then come and leave your new bride at home?
You probably have to ask her. We've been together for a while now, so it's. I think she knew what she was marrying into, the life of a cricketer, but she's a good girl.
She's got sheep to look after, isn't it?
I know, well, it'll be lambing time soon.
A lot of people might find it quite difficult to switch from sort of honeymoon mode to going out in the middle and batting for England, but you look pretty good today. Yeah,
it was nice. As I say, I was kind of lucky one. A couple of plays I missed early on that I missed rather than nicked like a few of the other lads. So it's important to spend that time in the middle, because no matter how many nets you have, either Chelmsford or here, the rhythm and the tempo of subcontinent cricket just does take a while to get used to. So it's nice to do that. And it is strange. I'm such an amazing event, and then come down and do some really some grafting and some hard work. It has taken a couple of days to get used to it.
But by declaring 100 or behind, you sort of set the game up quite interestingly for tomorrow, and you'd be very confident chasing down 250 plus.
Yeah, I think no matter if we'd have batted better, I still think we would have pulled out. To set up a game is one of Andy Flower's big things, is to try and win these games, warm-up games as such. They're not warm-up games, but preparation games, because to make them competitive for us as a side. And of course they do lack that certain intensity of Test cricket does. Of course it does, but we try and get as much competitive cricket into us, so that when we come the first morning of that Test match, we're ready for it. And that's, I think, it's certainly helped us in the Ashes tour, so hopefully it can help us in.
It's nice, but it's a pretty flat deck, but 24 wickets in. Your statement, 22 wickets in 2 days.
Yeah, it is a good wicket. It's very subconscious. I think if you get in on that wicket and it gets build a partnership, it's quite hard to force it as a fielding side. So it surprised me how many wickets have fallen. I think on our side we'll probably have to put that down to a little bit of rustiness as a batting unit. But as I say, credit to the way they're bowled, and hopefully the lads, let's say another innings in tomorrow, we can bat better.
What was the process in the dressing room in terms of allowing Dockrell to take 100%
It was above my head, that was. But yeah, I think that, as I say, it was better for a game of practice. And we'd much rather. He's a good bowler as well, so we need some practice.
Did you see the ball out of Or have you turned away?
I was facing. I was thinking there might be 3 because another crud of mine, which wasn't going to quite make the boundary. But
Sweet.
I'm surprised you're watching, Pring. Yeah, I thought. I thought I was coming back for 3. I didn't hear. I just heard a bit of a crash and a bang, and hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, it was quite an alarming moment, wasn't it? She was down for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we can see it again from where we were, just with the barrier, but obviously when you see Gucci running over and calling as straight it was, and then on a stretcher, he thought it was serious, but fingers crossed he bowled off.
You said about the transfer, was it just nets and gym work, or did Gucci be doing dawn runs around him?
No, not round his, his frisbees on our hands and pushing them up and down and stuff. It was, whatever he thinks of next. Yeah, it was 6 sessions I think I had with Gucci, or 5 sessions before I went on.
Was this just you, or did Ravi go along?
Ravi might have come afterwards, and I know Bell and Trotty as well, not in Chelsea.
Do you think the declaration surprised the ICC? Because when the England batsman walked off, there seemed to be quite a lot of critical looks about. Even the umpires didn't seem to know, the fielders didn't seem to know what was going on.
I don't know. You have to ask them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Quite nice up about
Is this which one, Derek?